right, so welcome to the broadcast of the match between Arsenal and Southampton Full-Time Analysis as they don't play 3-3. What a game. Yeah, so the first announcement I want to give it, I will say the title challenge or the title race, I think it is officially over. Yeah, so I don't think anybody will have any aspirations of winning the league title again. We'll just collect our Champions League slots and look ahead to next season because I know see we are ahead of Man City with 5 points and they have 2 outstanding matches and their next match now we then go meet. So depending on what unless we won't go beat them there before we go fit stand the fighting chance. But anything we don't fit beat them there, I don't think there's any magic we fit do. So Baba Sato don join me for the studio and Oga Jokal also dey here. So Baba Sato, let me start from you. Overall, full time 3-3, how you see the match?
Southampton is the most useless team so far. At least they're supposed just try to take this point, take climb.
Boys are help their life.
And just take climb. Since we are not we don't say I think about it was about 3 weeks ago or so. I thought say Arsenal are like team with a cause. You understand what God say Moses see the promised land, but you know we enter. This is one thing where we are made of. That's the reason you see say when somebody like this man where they former Mayu player we pundit now, I don't forget his name. When they always they talk and say Arsenal not get the way Arsenal want to win EPL. With the feel say
Gary Neville,
thank you, Gary Neville. So we already feel say the man they bias and some other pundits where they talk am. This is what we are saying. If you know if you beat somebody like Southampton, now Man City want go beat. Man City not go jeopardize all this kind of opportunity now. Come here, come rubbish people ticket, we suffer, pay ticket, come on now, come meet now. This one our home. And now this match be the worstest match. This one I say our home, what would they believe say? Now we be the 12th men now. The 11 player plus the fans and all became 12. As in, we get everything where we are fitting with Southampton. Southampton a person. We never win. Now we nearly even pick draw for some time now. Talk like saying now we. Then one contest start, we were there on top. So the truth is that Southampton is really fucked up. You know, for real. They're supposed to just take this point, take past Leicester City. You know that they look their name because we are not ready. You can see we are not having the fighting spirit. Say we want to win this league now. You understand? So, Baba, I don't tell you, say I don't already zero my mind away from the EPL. So I always say I don't zero my mind. I put a you know your guy now. I forgot it made. See, I hear the word, I hear the smile. So when I win or I don't win, all waiting I know. You know, guys will want to lose all the remaining game. We don't win one more the entire PL. So more what they expect. More not win. More not enter Champions League. Yes. So if there's still Mumusha, say there's still Mumu, say they don't say one goal. He's left for them. I don't feel career deep for them. So it's normal. It's a football. May they enjoy.
All right, so Oga Jokal and Oga Lexi don't join us, but to be honest, to be fair, you get Arsenal try to come back from 3-3 because I even see one comment why I start. I think I even pull up that comment. Opino, they talk say I hate Arteta. What do you consider Arteta with it happening? Arteta 9-10 Leno, 9-10 Rams they making do error. We started on the back foot, individual errors. So I don't think there's any business of Arteta. Not Arteta do for you with the wrong. And to be sincere again, we were unlucky on the night. There were a lot of chances. We have scored. Second half, we have scored 3 to 4 goals.
Sorry, sir. Choose. You should say penalty not this game. Or the
that's why I'm saying we were unlucky. That's what I'm saying. We were unlucky on the night because
that's why VAR did there. They didn't put the talk. They didn't put the check. I feel say me not be like say they by as well. Does that also make a house say you should say penalty no day something like this game?
Then no check out. So that's another. So that individual errors. If not because we started on the wrong foot, but make I will see Oga Joka get to talk about the match. Oga Joka, you have the floor.
Well, contrary to what in Baba Sato talk, in as much as we are not happy with the results, Oga, right. When Southampton can score that third goal, I can't lose hope. Say Arsenal don't lose this game.
Aji, I no go lie.
She understand. So now, surprisingly, they can't score the second goal. I can't call and say that one a consolation goal. They can't equalize. Okay,
I think
if not be say,
other 2 minutes they recognize it. Sorry, Oga Jokan. I chat. They recognize it.
they can't equalize. In fact, they nearly win the match.
True.
Let's say if the referee gave them maybe 1 more minute, I see no reason why Arsenal no go fit win this match. So I don't want to talk much, yeah. In as much as it's not the result we wanted, but Arsenal try from from behind to come equalize and one win the match. Well, you know, easy. I hear waiting commentator they talk now. They can't show. In fact, that's Zinchenko when they come out. It makes sense that because Arsenal can't in control of the game. You know, can't in control of the game. They try, and then so let's give them. Let's cut some slack. They tried. They tried. In as much as it's not the result we wanted, Arsenal try for equalizing three goals down to 3-3. It's not easy. It's
So it's
hard.
not easy, sharp.
Not easy.
All right. All right. Organic side, how you see the match?
Well, the game has ended. There is nothing we can do. So, I don't come out my mind for the league, but at least there is no way you go bad. Reach me, we don't win one match, enter Champions League. Even though if you know Green win one match again, if we they draw, they go. The 3 points we will carry us straight Champions League go reach
Go
Nabi.
come out.
You go come out.
But if your opponent, it go come out. Yeah, it will come out.
It will come out. So there is nothing to there is nothing to worry about. So the thing is that it's just so sad that with all our effort this season, so now that minutes all this kind of thing can't happen. Our defense is now a shit packer, like as Baba CHUKS still they talk. Our defense now a shit packer. Anything now go. Individual errors to defensive error to the only person we are see for that defense line where they play now Gabriel Morales. After Gabriel, nobody did for that defense again. And Ben White, So
Okay.
it has happened. Nothing we will do. So let's hope till next week Wednesday and see, what is going to happen.
I get observation.
Yeah.
This thing remind me of last season. When we say Arsenal come, capitulate.
I hear you now.
Yeah, the same thing. The same thing will happen last season.
Of,
exactly the same thing that happened last season.
The difference between last season and this season be say last season they lose woefully like back to back.
3 straight matches.
Yeah. This season now they can't draw 3 straight.
3 straight.
You understand? So make we see if they go lose against Man City or they go win or they draw. Let's see. It's just 3 things. So one go happen that day.
All right. No while so somebody be telling me make I check the comment section. A lot of people use foul language. If I see any foul language for that comment section, anybody who are just in a straight blocking, because I think at this stage we should be like you don't get emotional control. Any F word, any of those kind of things.
Yeah, bro. Just sanitize your page, I know saying they talk out of emotion, but we got to control our emotion.
The comment section. That means that
made a mistake. Hold your hand up.
If we
carry on. Okay.
If we say we the watch, they cost like this. How much more the players will they the pitch? She understand. So we got to control our emotions. We all are fans. I know how it hurts. Yeah, it hurts me that we draw, but it would have hurt me more if we lose. She understand. So the deal has been done. The difference between last season now and this is last season we lose 3 straight. This season we can't draw 3 straight. We can't boy. That's not the set record die.
I
It's
don't know,
mad.
maybe that thing. I don't know, maybe that thing are course. I don't just
No,
understand.
no. The truth is not cause. The truth. I told you.
Now you cause
I
am. Now you
no,
cause am.
not because not cause. You know how we are talking, man. The reason we are saying not cause, we say, they need to go
Oga, that
beg
cause.
ourselves.
You see this season, we go break that cause. So I know one here na cause.
Baba,
Who cause am? Cause
not
am sit down.
cause because you know why we are saying not cause. For everybody we go sit down for studio, will still tell you say we know say Arsenal not fin win this thing. Even at least you know what we call you. They pass Man City with 8 points. It was clear. You know go fit Arsenal no go fit nobody go feature that humiliation to Man City. Say Man City go dey pass people with 8 points. People still they get the belief say people still come pursue them, catch them. Then even though say Liverpool no fit catch them, when they know say they don't they pass Liverpool with 8 points, it can't work. But the truth is that Sachus don't already make us they understand. Say we no go fit dey use the pedigree of Man City. Say they follow us. Say we just we dey build our squad. Let accept
We
it.
be average team. I don't talk this thing how many
So we
times.
you
Baba
How
Sato,
many times I don't talk am?
Baba Sato,
I dey hear you,
Baba
boss.
Sato.
Let
It
me
to
say
say,
something
Baba
here.
Sato. It to say na Chelsea they in position where we dey, or Man U dey position where we dey.
You know
I
what?
swear to God,
They
they no go
don't
drop
drop
that
am.
point.
No, that one I know, man.
We
They
no be
don't
there.
drop
We
am.
be average team now. Don't explain. We
Take
no
Man
dey
U now.
compare Man U this one, that
Baba,
one.
forget that average team, Jare.
Hold
Na
on.
mental. See, Baba, forget that average team. Na mentality. Na
Oga,
mentality. Na mentality of the team. Okay. Today, Baba Joka no verse. No verse. Baba Joka. Baba Joka no verse. During the time of them, Van Persie, Rosicky, all of them, all those good players,
Mm,
Fabregas, all those good players
mm.
we get. Where this kind of thing happen, where we say we dey top the league, remain 5 matches to go. Ferdinand they come out, they talk, say this Arsenal, they no fit win that league, then we go catch them.
Now the truth they hear they talk. They hear they
That's
clear
it.
you.
That's it. Then Van Persie, Fabregas, Rosicky, then be average players. Forget this thing, na mentality. Forget average players. Average players, average player. So now, okay,
But
the same average
wait.
player
All
now
this
he can
argument we
carry
dey make
us.
now. Oga
Now he
Lakeside, this
carry us
argument we
to
dey make now
next
is
level.
it a fair argument? Because tonight, na individual error cost us. This argument is it a fair argument?
Individual error is
Sachus,
No. We're supposed to be talking about Ramsdale without mistake.
individual error is
Not
part
to
of
dey
the
put am
game
on
now.
the team. No, you are
For you
putting
to
it
be
on the team. No,
for you
na
to for you to
individual
be
error.
for you to be a champion, everybody must be at their best. No excuse
Sachus,
now.
But the player wey do the mistake, now you go call, like, I wanted to ask who is the flop of the match. You supposed to call one player, say tonight's match we played well, but if
Baba,
not for so and so error.
all of them are flops. Sachus. See, Sachus, what I understand what Oga Jokari, Oga Magnus they talk of. Oh, sorry, Oga Lisa, I mean. See, the truth is, Sachus, we understand you, and I understand Oga Lisa. The truth be saying, Baba, no, they say we be average team. You know, if you call Fabregas, Rosicky,
No,
Van
I know they talk
Persie.
of those one. I
No,
dey talk of present team wey we get. I know they
they
talk of
make
those
wait,
one.
Sachus, I they go somewhere they come.
Oh, okay.
This
And
is
those ones where they
this
call now,
this
so they not be average team. But
no,
you get people when
I
they
dey
play
go,
with them will be average
bros.
players.
I dey come, I dey go where I dey go. Waiting, I dey make. I want make Sachus understand wetin Oga Lacy I dey try talk. Say in the
I
presence
hear
of
you.
these people, now the same hero wey start from them, wey not be average. Now we still dey follow up with the same people wey be the same average. So Sachus, you cannot tell me say these people are average people. If I talk about in the life of Leicester City, they were also average, but they maintain that gap. Say we wait till they win. I know so many people will say not be the same time. But football and football. In everything they get time. Next season, not people like this season again. This season will constantly say that one at that time. But the truth be say, they need to sit down, reason, sit down with themselves. Say, ask themselves, say, what be our problem? What be our problem? When we go don't reach this middle of winning trophy, like there for the make error. We know if we solve this thing, maybe we reason between ourselves, say, how we want to solve this thing. When we keep on they say they be average players I choose, it's like we they tell they say, may they continue to they do one. Say they be average.
No. Okay,
But
when you
these people,
finish, I want talk something. When you finish,
okay,
if you finish, I want
okay,
talk.
okay. These people I choose not be average like that again. Most of them when they don't
Okay.
play this EPL, reach almost 5 year, five EPL or 4 EPL where they there. Some of them
Okay.
there don't get experience. So Baba, no the glamour say na error. Baba, we need to say what is truth and what is wrong. Today match, they fail woefully. Liverpool, West Ham match, they fail woefully. Now Liverpool, I was okay. We know the same pedigree. May we chill, more we understand. If they say they be average, they be average. Now see they'll still go meet Newcastle now. We go say they be average. They go still lose like that, like that. So, Baba, they are not encouraging us somehow. I know say not be waiting with a go for. Be this one. You understand? Say now the EPL, the Champions League now we they go for. So maybe we all focus on that one. I will believe you. But what is
All
bad is
right.
bad, and what is true is true.
All right. So when I say Arsenal gets average players, this is what I mean. You see Trossard will come inside. As Trossard come inside, you be happy say Trossard come inside. When Trossard came in, the play will be at 3-1. Trossard don't the field of the play. Check our bench. Baba Sato, make I pull up the bench for you. At 3-1. Who for this bench, apart from Trossard, fit come in and you dey happy say go change the match? Make I come out this long comment.
Nelson came in.
I think say na me you ask question. Okay.
Wait.
I think say you
Baba
ask
Sato I
me.
dey talk to.
Okay.
No, okay, let's say I dey talk. Now that's why I dey talk to you and say, come out Trossard here. We dey lose 3-1. Who be quality wey fit come inside where you go dey happy say can change the match? Mention that player name my head.
Jorginho fit change am. Iketia fit change am. Even Tierney fit change am.
Okay, wait.
These three people.
Jorginho go come. Wait. Jorginho, wait. Everybody cannot be talking at the same time. Okay, let's say, you don't talk. Now calm down. We are going somewhere.
They talk. They talk.
Baba Sato, Jorginho, na striker.
Is it compulsory say na less striker dey change ball?
What if they no bring Tierney inside?
And they have to know. You said na striker. Is it compulsory?
If you be coach, we may lose 3-1. The person you bring in to change the match is Jorginho.
Nah,
it
depends on the tempo of the game.
You are losing 3-1. You are losing 3-1.
Yes.
The best way you go bring him to come change your match.
Yes,
Now Jorginho.
Jorginho,
It depends on the tempo of the game.
Wait. Now you're listening. When attacker no see ball from midfield, attack no go score. Now when midfield give, now because when they tell me say I want to change that. When midfield give attack football, we go score, and that's the midfield.
When midfield give attack, Jorginho na creative midfielder. I say when midfield give attack football.
Or not create. Jorginho score the goal when we to take them where we did that day.
How long ago one go? That's a thought. No, I don't expect you to give me this guy.
You know what you expect.
You maybe that man.
Wait now. You know what you don't expect me. Listen, now they come now. We don't get anybody where they play outside bullets. Even the partner even they play outside.
No, I ask you that question.
You ask me now. I want to tell you. I they try explain to you. I don't play this year. I know the way we Jorginho fit changer. Even we get a fit changer.
If you are losing 3-1, look at the names of the players you are calling. That is my point.
He get your fit change.
That's my point.
Wait, check it and let's not change this game. I want to ask you.
Change wetin? Can you compare Nelson? Can you compare Nelson to the quality of Martinelli?
Baba,
that's my point.
Baba, not the quality. But do you see what Nelson did just now?
See my point here. See my point here. How many goals? Almost.
Baba, you say who can change them when Nelson come? You go see that game change.
Baba Sato, look at the names of the players you are calling that is playing for Arsenal, a big club. Nelson, Jorginho.
Baba, they score. You also they score against Arsenal. So you see any
the point. Make I come out this lineup. Make I even the see on her face. Look at the point I'm making. Look at the point I'm making. Arsenal is a very big club. We are talking about we are losing 3-1. You want to bring in a player. You are bringing a player.
I don't want to see they leave that big name. Arsenal not big anything. Now past stage, you tell they say they're big. They're not big anything. They call people who are big like the life of Man City, Liverpool, Man U, Chelsea. Now they're big. Not the Qatar Arsenal. They are big.
That is why I say now you don't make my points for me. That is why I say they are average team. You know, I didn't say they're the average team, but you talk say they're no big.
No, I never disagree with you one thing, and we say they be average.
What are we not saying?
What are you saying to say? see, Sachus, what I'm trying to say.
Let's analyze this. Okay,
yes.
Okay, you can just give us 1 minute to finalize. You know, somebody bring this argument, you say, I say them be average. You say they no be average.
No,
now you don't agree, say they're small.
Now you with Oga left side, they argue about average. And also, I say you give Oga left side your opinion, they listen to her. Not just the piece of what they talk. If they day bias, now he voice. Now what thing I want to try to be that one, sir.
I know they bias. I just talk the reality now.
Now you be the boss, yeah. So
round up now, you can talk.
Sometimes, let people view their opinion. Now you can correct us. Either we take it or we don't want to take it. Just to talk here because now the way they paint them, not the way they see them. You know, say they always talk one word, so you they see them with other perspective. Not the way they see them, other people they see them. Now, what did I want to make you understand? But that way lead me to come and make me they talk. If regardless how they talk, I understand what they make and talk. Say more, no, they tell, say they're small, they're small. These people are not small any longer. They don't they play this CPA.
Hold on, Make I add something now. First of all, before we continue with this argument, I understand what Baba Sato they talk. I understand what Oga CHUKS they talk. I understand what Oga Lakeside they talk. But make we tell ourselves the truth. That's our bench now. Let's match all the players in our bench. Let's match them with Chelsea, one of the Chelsea players, one of the Manchester United players, and match all of them, so we can be able to see how quality they, if they are quality or not. So let's do it that way because that will solve this problem. Then after we match them, then we'll come to the pitch. Aside from Odegaard, aside from Granit Xhaka, aside from Gabriel Jesus, aside from Zinchenko and Sakada have made name for himself. He has played regularly, and we match those players and see how good they are. You understand? So when you come to the bench, we have, aside from Trossard on the bench, we have the Waters, which is our academic product. We have Jorginho, which is a senior player. At least Jorginho, we can match him with a senior player from.
Thank you. Yes.
Or Manchester United. But Kiwior, we cannot say anything about Kiwior because we have not seen the best of him because he have not played so many games.
Yeah.
Yanni in Chelsea, who can we say that Yanni is better than? Let's do it that way.
Tierney is better than Cucurella.
Tierney is better than Cucurella and
that one a player.
Wait. See where Oga Magnus Oga Joka one constituent. See, I beg you. I see some other people who are able to.
I say make we match.
Okay, past you now. Okay, Joka. I don't talk this thing the last time.
No, imagine. Make Oga Lakeside talk. Oga Lakeside talk. Make sure I'm talk one point.
Say for that Chelsea team, we talked this thing the last time. For that Chelsea team, for me, for my own opinion, two players where I go fit pick for that Chelsea team where I believe say okay, anytime, any day, then fit make Arsenal team first 11. Now, N'Golo Kante and Reece James. Even though the Reece James said now the debate they go on, say between Reece James and White, who better pass for that right back. So apart from those two players, you tell me which player Chelsea get. Say all those the Enzo Fernandez, them better pass party. Waiting Enzo Fernandez they play. We take better pass party because they buy 100 million. Now be how much?
You call.
You say?
You see that player now, Okay, let me call at least 3 players. What we say now, if they come Arsenal now,
But not be this one be our problem. We just want to talk with you want to more leave all those ones. Whether you want
players
talk,
that will help us to understand.
That
will help us to understand.
Even all these people, even just when you play call the player, so upon all the player where they get, they even use anything. But not be bad.
All right. He gave them that they make mistake. Where I just keep quiet and listen to her. You see, the way that's why Baba Sato said the way me I view things is practically different from the way every other person view it. I don't use Chelsea as my reference point. Who be Chelsea? Chelsea are languishing in the 11s. I don't have a business.
Chelsea with them.
My reference point is Man City. Man City now we won't be like Man City have won the league titles 4 times in the last 5 years. If I the match players, the Man City are the always look at. Look at this our bench here. Turn and no go see shirts for Man City.
Okay, you
From side go dey bench. What has go dey bench? Jorginho no go even see first 11. Kid you no go see first 11. Tell you no go see. But make I talk finish. I dey para like this. Ms. Victoria no go see first 11. Nelson no go see am. Nketiah no go see am. Now what I dey tell you, make I go for first 11. Rams dey go dey for bench. White go dey bench. Holding bench. Gabriel Magalhaes bench. Zinchenko bench. Odegaard go bench. De Bruyne go start. Partey go dey bench. Rodri go bench am. Vieira bench. Jesus bench. Only Saka go make first 11. Are you whining me? I know what I dey tell now.
Baba, everything wey dey talk are true. Nobody dey follow you argue now.
No, I dey let you know say me. You know say Baba Sato. Wait, I'm no verse. So make I just make this point. Baba Sato talk say he don't come on mind for the league. Me don't come on mind.
Yeah. For
me to tell you say we get average team. I don't come on mind. Anything wey wan happen, make it happen. We'll just get our own. That's why most of the losses they lost. You know the two vex me because me don't come on mind. I don't get that high expectation like most of una. That is why it vex Organic side because Organic side feel say this is the season we should win the league, and this is this kind of sentiment most of our audience they share. Say this is the season we should win the league. For me, I just feel this team is an average team that God just blessed. They're going to do big things this season. No be say they deserve to win that league or they be league material. We don't get like 3 draw now. We'll play Man City. Only God knows what will happen there. That is why I
collect. God just know. We not collect one.
I think I will talk say we do for phase 3. Here I better not know what we talk.
God,
so that's the thing.
God already knows say na collect one collect.
So I know so many people dey vex now say Arsenal drop point, and some people dey talk for the comment section say Sanchez they protect these boys. No be say they protect them. Me don't see the.
So you won't kill them before. After you kill them before, if you kill them finish, then next week you will come sit down make you watch the same people where you kill.
That's how they protect them. No be say I dey protect them anything. For me, I just bring down my.
You know how they be like that. Now be the same thing will lead to this argument between you to Gale side. You know, people they see them in a way where Baba Sachus not they admit for sometimes say these people they fuck up. Now what they want make you talk?
No, I don't argue. I don't argue say they not do bad. I don't argue. But I let you know say there still be average team. They are not the finished goods. Man City are the finished goods. Get so we are going somewhere. You get. We are going somewhere. Now they try to explain to Gale side.
Now the average team with the talks in all these years. The first league where Man City go win. First league where they go win. Between 2009 and 20. Now 60% of our players now they take win their league.
Now our stars now, you don't forget. Ogami, now our stars they back now. They buy our stars go there.
That time say now average team then they call us now. Average team. I think
run something. One young midfielder who we get, one yellow guy. I think
Nasri.
Nasri. Thank you.
Sami Nasri. Sami Nasri go there. Bakary Sagna go there. Koloture go there. Emmanuel Adebayo go there. We play again. Then pack all our players. I say when guys just they sell the player, just they sell for them. You know, so this opportunity where we see, I don't know if we get the opportunity again next season. So
Papa will go see her.
That's what you talk last season.
That's
what we talk last season.
That's what you talk last season.
You get anybody who believes so we go there with dinner. We go see her, no fear.
The truth is that the belief we say, may we admit saying a top 4 or Champions League with the goal.
Now we define this season.
Yes, anybody will feel you admit that maybe next season we're going to say we don't do this EPL now. More go for the league. Or we need to win something. We don't see get some caliber of players. You know, understanding here we go to breathe. Where the truth be say, people never see now. They don't wake up from their slumber. Say my guy.
I agree with you, Sachus, to some extent. You know, next season definitely get some players. We be say they're supposed to come out.
They go fast.
When they bring in, players, reliable players, and and the people that are managing those players, they should talk to them that come. As we are coming to this team, don't believe that as we are coming, you will see, you'll be playing every game.
The only say is it's never over until it's over. That's the only thing I always say.
Baba Joka, this league don't over, Daddy. Nothing we want to do for this league again.
You they talk that one. I know talk about league. I say it's not over until it's over.
Leave
Wait,
Oga Joka.
oh,
Oga
that's
Joka
Baba
dey
Sato.
careful.
Baba Sato,
I
I
dey
won't
hear
even
you.
bring you for this talk now. See this match today. You know, feel say Gabriel Jesus missed some kind of chances. So he's supposed to score like 2 goals for this match. You know, think that.
They will bring Ikecha. When they tell me yours, don't be here they say Ikecha fit change this game. This Giorgio fit change. Don't be waiting that they try to tell you now.
He missed those chances. Even though that last ball, that last ball.
Now the guy scored last week. That kind of ball where he throw away. Now the
The
guy
same
scored.
pass where Martinelli give him. Where he give Odegaard. Where Odegaard they score.
Scored. Now he throw away. You know.
The same pass. The same pass against Baba Sato. The same pass where Nelson give Ben White against Bournemouth. Now the same pass. Even though that last ball when he fall for penalty, if you saw, you know, supposed to say this penalty thing for that kind of minute now 50-50. Referee no go on, you know, that kind of minute. You go real before the referee, you know, award the penalty for that kind of thing. I think you go try and play that ball, you know, just put your leg for the ball.
But the truth, they need to talk to this VAR. Either they put there for course and no, because me they see penalty for this game. I don't know whether I not talk either the buyer. They need to check him. So okay, more Basti check him or
then check him. Then check that last ball. Then check him. The commentators talk and say the check is complete. I hear them. They don't just get time to. I hear them. The commentator saw the check is complete. I hear them. Then check them.
Complete.
Well,
they don't just get time to the draw like the draw those kinds of things.
Oga Joka don't already talk as we no need to come the talk about it. I no talk as we no need to come the talk about it. Let's focus on Man City. More look how many we will collect from their hand. You understand? Even though even draw is not even acceptable. Because if we even still draw, they win all their match, they will still pass us with goal. We don't already come up for that.
If Arsenal collect draw for that Man City will get one outstanding. And that they are one outstanding. Now, if Arsenal collect draw from their hand now, Arsenal go to, you know, gap them with this 5 points still, right? They have one outstanding. So what Arsenal need to do now to try to win their remaining games if it's possible for them. Do you understand? So that's why I say it's never over until it's over.
Okay, I see they get hope on the league. I mean, I know that.
I know they talk about the league. I they talk about
which one I call it say it's over and never over. Which one?
Yes. It's never over until it's over.
That's in the league. They talk about that.
Where you did now? We know
Bro,
where you did.
What
if you did?
Don't you
what if the never over?
Hold on.
Okay.
You believe that Man City will play all their games and win all of their games?
Yeah, they're gonna win now. They're gonna win.
Let me say you are still optimistic about the title. That's what I want to understand.
Hold on. I'm not talking about the league. We are talking about Arsenal. Man City can still maybe draw their game.
So that's what we happen now.
Lose their game. Not against,
so that's what we happen.
Against any team. Against any team.
Well,
we don't come out.
Waiting me, I know to say apart from Arsenal, Man City will still draw points. I know that one for sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
Apart from Arsenal, Man City.
Talking about. That's why I say it's never over.
Wait, boss. Who not say Man City want draw points for?
Oga, no, they talk like
technically.
Oga, they talk like they be God.
Wait,
what are you telling me?
You don't understand.
They can draw points against Brighton. They can draw, even though the team we will not even expect.
Baba Sato.
Whenever they watch Man City ball.
Baba Sato.
You know how many games they don't play now?
Not be you.
They drop points against Everton this season. They drop points against Brentford. They drop points against Nottingham Forest.
No, Baba. You know what they thought say when they don't decide to decline their game, when they don't come to their former hit. Baba, now they are hit the whole day. So,
Baba,
do
you remember when they play? You talk say Arsenal go beat Man City. You don't forget
that one are there when they do well. That one are there. No, I don't talk against Liverpool. You know, here And then look their previous match. Then they judge. But presently now, bros,
Baba, choose. Share you understand the question why I ask him.
No, I know. He was optimistic in the past.
Very,
But
very
now
optimistic.
now.
Baba,
Very,
even
very
you not the
optimistic then.
optimistic. When you see where people they do well, no, I know. I want when people they do when you pass Almighty Man City with 8 way, you don't get joy. Tell me
Baba,
truth.
choose. Waiting me at the
Okay,
top.
I mean, now these 2 matches between West Ham and Southampton, is it not winnable for Arsenal to get better points?
Winnable by Pepper. Winnable by Pepper.
Okay, but I say, you get another that's what I want to talk about now. Make us start from organic side. You see, a lot of our fan base share the same sentiment with organic side. You get. Not everybody cannot agree with the same way. You get. Some people share my sentiment, some share Babasato sentiment, some share Ogajoka sentiment. So what are you going to tell our fan base? You get, especially the ones that are heartbroken with the way they play. They turn up, come to the party when we are expected. We are talking about number 1 playing number 20 and we are drawing. It's unusual. It's not a normal thing. What are you going to be saying to such fans that are not happy this night? We can start from organic side.
They should keep the faith and take out. What's I want to for me say as a dinner that they get a dick, because it's it's very disappointing. It's very I know just know as I go take sleep this night now. It's very disappointing.
I told you,
When you put your hope on something, how many water I don't collect for my Facebook page and my timeline. People don't. Some man you fan will be my friend. They don't. They call me. Waiting and they call me for. Then beat now yesterday. Me I no call them. We draw today. Now they call me for waiting. I just ignore all of them. Or this kind of thing they pain person now. It's very painful. As maybe the reason why they put emotion for my team say as an Arsenal fan, I don't suffer with this team. I don't suffer. Every person suffer when the club say, man, I go sit down now when I win league last. I don't suffer with this thing. So that's the way they make me the para with that. Say this opportunity we get, against before West Ham. Let's even leave that Liverpool match. West Ham, Southampton. Before I enter the pitch, now supposed to don't talk now. They say this game, 7 matches to go. Now to do or die affair. Everybody should charge themselves. No individual, I don't know, maybe they don't get psychologist or person where they we go counsel you, we go ginger you, say, this way say you must not make any mistake. That kind of thing. So I don't know, Sha. Anyway, they should take out and keep the faith. I don't like you said, I don't come out my mind for the league. Make everything just go as it won't be.
All right, see that they talk say, I have something to contribute, but since you're not picking my calls, we know if you pick calls now because to say they with us for pre-match analysis, me and Ogajoka and the mixer, people were not hearing me when I connected, so now the mixer they off. That's why I know the pick call. Even many people they call me, where I know if you pick yet. But tomorrow, like usual, after the match, we will do match reactions. Hey, I will don't fix the mixer. They can call in, I will hear what you talk. Meanwhile, I don't want to stop you from dropping your comment. I will read them out. Yes. I never ever read plenty comment because everybody the para. Most of the comments there, a lot of them na F word. I don't talk. People should stop swearing. You get? If you have, you can still express yourself without putting F word. Must you put F word? I don't understand. They're right. So Oga Babasato, I'm going to get to tell our fan base because I know a lot of people are hurting, a lot of people are angry. So what do you have to tell them?
Yeah, the truth is they get the right to boil, but after the rusty boil finish, they need to cool. You understand? Based on and the love where they get for the team, make them the paro, At least today match, last week match is winnable. If there's somebody like better team, now they beat us or now we they draw follow, we go they happy. For example, now we all they pray we draw Man City. Not to even say we win them because
Yes,
we know say we not get the same pedigree. So all these people where they collect point for us now, they don't get the same pedigree with us. We suppose they collect points, they follow up with them and make many people the paro. So, but my greatest advice to them, we say, Baba, Mona you come out to my mind, the way me I don't come out my own. Because we not go there affect una the way they affect many people. Because if you all come out your mind now, you understand you're day relaxable. You understand you're free. So you then now you feel believe say if they win is okay, if they not still win, now top 4 with the facts. Maybe you achieve that most see the way next season will be. So now waiting I get for them, say, may they calm down, may they not use all those F word, they be human being. You know they help them for that word, rather they destroy them more. Because when they read down, when they see all those words, they make them they feel bad. Say these people know they appreciate their efforts. Now whether they fuck up, see which one they talk. So you understand. So they still need us in one or two ways, just like the way we need them. I know it's very sad, but all the same, come out your mind with them. Just focus more, see how the game will, how the things they will turn that last. That's just it.
All right, Oga Joka, what do you have to tell our fan base, our community members?
Well, all I can tell them is they should calm down. I understand how it feels, you know, because that's not living up to their expectations. I will advise them to see things different. At first, you nobody thinks today where we did today, considering what happened last season. Last season, everybody was optimistic that we are going home and everything late. Everybody got this. So today, what we say likely that we are almost there. All we need is just one game. We get there, which was what we were clamoring for. We want to go to Champions League, and Champions League is glaring at us right now. So make we just, focus on that Champions League slot and get it. So that's all I would tell our Arsenal fans. Put your faith on a low. Don't put your faith where we say if anything happen, you go come the thing say, you know, this Arsenal, useless that. We are tired. It's been long we've been hearing that. And we are still part of Arsenal. And if you can be part of Arsenal till now, I wonder why you are still angry about all this kind of a thing. You're supposed to have, get used to it and move on. So let's calm down and see what what will still happen, because we still have like a couple of games to go. Man City still have a couple of games to go. So let's see. That's why I say it's never over until it's over. But you guys do not understand. I know, say, I know, say, Man City are favorite from day one. You understand? But the reason why I say it's never over until it's over is because what happened to us happened to anybody. Man City feel drop point. They still feel drop point. They still feel, and they are capable of winning all their leagues. But never can tell what will happen. It will shock them like it shocked them, and they go drop 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. Never can tell. So let's not just pass spilled milk. Let's just forget about today and focus on Man City game and support our players. Push them. We got to push them. But when we criticize them, it demoralizes them. Let's push them because they need our support. This is the time they need our support. So let's support. That's all I can tell all our fans.
All right, everybody don't
And
talk
to have,
very, very well. Okay, Oga Babasata, talk.
to have small thing over waiting somebody they talk here, because I dey follow the comments. Santos has been saying it say Gabriel Jesus not be the kind attack striker we want, because somebody even they talk here say Gabriel Jesus is the way disappointed, not be striker he be now off and on. Yes, now Santos they always they use that word say on that
It's not.
on that normal base say when Arsenal at least Jesus suppose they come from bench. You understand? So now what's
It's not clinical. It's not clinical enough.
clinical?
I
Yeah.
dey talk every time.
So I want just like clear that commenter. So we all know like that with the managers we see.
And not
So
only that, we should also know that Gabriel Jesus entering our team is a plus, which was the reason why we are here today. But it's not that clinical enough to give us premiership, right? So that's why Baba Chus always they talk say we need another sharp striker that will give us another dimension, So that is it.
say if I start to dey talk, people go think say maybe I dey protect the players or maybe I dey protect Ateta, but no be say I dey protect them. Wetin me I dey see na say I'm just tired of this phase 3. For your coach to come outside tell you say we are ahead of schedule, no be say na me form am, na Ateta talk am for press conference say we are ahead of schedule. we are in phase 3. You get. So me, I dey believe say once we need a transfer window to come very, very quick. We need to change some players. And the game wetin commentator talk about no know round and hear am. He say ever since William Saliba got injured, Arsenal have never kept a clean sheet.
Yes.
I don't know if people heard it.
I heard it.
Yeah,
We
it's
have
true now.
never kept a clean sheet
It's true.
ever since that boy left. What does that go to tell you? Our bench is not good enough. But
Even
if
the
I'm
boy dey
saying it, it go be like say Southwest dey talk another thing.
even
But
the boy dey paro.
But,
Even the boy dey paro for bench wey dey show am.
yes,
He
na I
no
see am
happy.
na.
but I give this guy accolade.
Who be that?
Gabriel Mogales.
He tried.
No,
The
but
boy
Dennis
dey
has been
try.
trying.
That guy don't suffer.
He
Ever
I
don't
since
swear.
suffer for that defense. So
that
He never really
he has
rest
been,
this
suffer.
season.
he has been
Never really
consistent
rest.
and he has been consistent and he has been and people know to they give him the hype they're supposed to
Yeah.
be given.
I
The
dey
guy
tell
they
you,
suffer.
not,
They suffer for that defense.
Saliba make it look like he's not doing anything.
Mhm.
But as Saliba now come out, we can't see say that guy na Rock of Gibraltar.
And him, and they
You
pity
understand?
for the guy.
And
We don't
their
suffer for that defense.
okay, their partnership with Saliba is nothing to write home about. So I'm not
Well,
saying holding no they try you. Holding they try.
he dey try, but for Arsenal, for you know say if I talk to a big team,
Arsenal
if I talk to say we no be big team again. But for our level, we need something high.
So
Well,
all those things go come to an end once we enter Champions League. If we get that
exactly. They fit attract top players.
but I know what they do.
Well, I beg, this one day high time we go sleep because for Nigeria here, this is to 11 time don't go. You say people don't reduce for the life. No, I don't even take my lights on my phone touch. I don't feel go on gem because I didn't live like this. So now my phone touch, I used to do the show since. So we gotta go. So special thanks to our community members who follow us. I know some everybody they're angry. I'm seeing a lot of angry emoji. I know some people are angry, but it is what it is. We'll just manage them like that. There are like 7-6 games to go. We'll just finish the league season and hope on what will happen next season for the transfer window to buy a good player. So special thanks to Baba Sato, Oga Lakeside, Oga Joka. Thanks for tuning in. And anywhere that you see money to buy data, our community members, we got replenished in our pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. Happy Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim community members and God. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.